everybody, and welcome to the newest indoor adventure in Tyrant Security, Part 4. I think is this the fourth one of the series.
Yeah.
Sure, we did it. Today is July 16th, 2020, and you are loved. And that is a very important thing that we like to remind each and every single one of our viewers and listeners at the beginning of each and every single one of these sessions. If this is your first time tuning in, consider going to youtube.com/indooradventures, where you can find all of the VODs that we have for all of the games that we have had ever since this channel's creation, some almost a little bit past 2 years ago now at this point. It's been a wild time. And we also post audio casts of these games wherever audio casts are made available for free. And speaking of things that are being made available for free, if you go to patreon.com/indooradventures, you can find our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. And right now, until August 7th, we are also holding a contest/giveaway that you can find the link to on Patreon, where you can become an NPC in this game, or possibly affect the homebrew setting world of Ilyard in some way, shape, or form. Our dear friend Koss already has a small town named after them because of the support that they have shown the show. So if you would also like to get either a town, an NPC, some kind of goodie named after you that'll be present not only in this game but also in the Monday night game as well, consider going to Patreon, checking that out. We also have that as a pinned tweet if you go and check me out on Twitter at Indoor What the Fuck. Other than that, we also have a merch store set up. So if you go to indooradventure.redbubble.com, no S at the end, we got t-shirts, we got posters, we got mugs, we got throw pillows, we even have face masks now that have the symbol of Tiamat upon them. So if you would like to equip yourself with an item that gives you a little bit of poison resistance in these trying times, consider going and checking that out, because all the proceeds that we have from the masks are going towards COVID-19 research. So hopefully, you know, we can get out of this thing by at least 2022. Fingers crossed. But that is it for my spiel. So, hey Satan, who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I'm Satan, and I'll be playing Vi, the Deep Sildari bard who has had many husbands only because they keep dying, and definitely not by her hand. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And Ethan, who are you playing?
Ooh, I am Ethan. I'm playing Alellen. I'm now a divination wizard. Before I was just wizard, but now I have divination. I can see the future.
Good for tax purposes.
Good for tax evasion.
I'm GB, and tonight I'll be playing Hu'Gurk, the Bugbear Gloomstalker Ranger.
And I am the Indoor Adventurer, and tonight I'm going to be playing as Connie Adler, Tiefling War Cleric.
And I am Arjan Yodaris, CFO and founder of Tyrant Security. I am also Cyberwolf 1201 of Tripoli TV and Cyberwolf 1201. But today I'm Connor. I'm going to be running the game Dungeons and Dragons for my friends. Last time, we had continued going through a dungeon that was definitely balanced for level 1 adventurers. Having found some new companions, a goblin named Dex, a green dragon wormling named Nalaris, and we went into the final room of the dungeon where a giant mechanism known as an entropy guardian was busy smashing some stuff and smashing some party members. You had rescued the only surviving guard after beating her up, because, you know, minor possession case, that's fine. And also your dragon recovered what looks like a very powerful clockwork mechanism called the Orrery of the Wanderer. Roll credits. After escaping the dungeon with all of those things in tow, signing off on some paperwork and reporting back to Arjan and Tyrant Security. You were then given another job to check on another franchise of Tyrant Security that had suddenly lost contact with home office, one that's located in the town of Ilyard's Rest, which would be about 10 days away. Yeah, you'll need to head there. Notably, one of your party who had died previously was suddenly absent from the rest of this dungeon crawl and from everything else, but upon being given something from one of his devil servants, Arjana told you that soon he would be back. So let's actually check on Alellen
Oh goodness.
for a little bit because
Who, me?
yeah, you.
Little me.
Yep. It seems as if you were here with the rest of your these hopeful employees, these people who were doing a job for under the guise of another party that you were keeping eyes on. You had died. You had been snatched back into the prime material plane, and you were sticking with them for a little bit until all of a sudden you walk through a door behind all the other parties, but instead of appearing on the other side, as is traditional, as is normal, as is expected, you are in a white room where there is a wooden desk, a very serious looking desk, and on top of that desk is a very serious looking pile of paperwork.
Oh no. It's my favorite part of my job, right? Paperwork.
Mhm.
It's the best. Guess I'll just get started.
Yeah,
Is this
and so-
normal? Is this how they assign paperwork in hell? Do they just put you in the room? Like, here you go.
this has not happened to you before.
Oh no. Well, this is disorienting.
And as you go up and as you to see what the first bit of paperwork on this stack is, you see that it is it's parts of it are just an incident report detailing the bodily harm that was applied to you by a large tentacle monster from the dimension of filth. Going through other pieces of paper, you see that some of them are reveal complications with your employment, specifically with Tyrant Security, and complications with where your soul was supposed to go. And this might take a little bit.
Probably. Well, nothing to do but get started. Smiles. And that's how you know he's dead. On the inside, so he's smiling.
I love that when this started, so I just want to let everyone know that I was running through a random playlist and something akin to elevator music came on.
Vidalkin music. It's that good Vidalkin music.
Yeah.
Good. Paperwork time.
You're not sure how long you're here in this room. You do notice that the sack of paper does not change in its size, even as it feels like you've passed binders full of this stuff out the door.
Oh, so it works the same way as grading papers. That's good to know. Doesn't matter how many you grade, the stack never gets smaller.
And even though I say out the door, there is no door. You're here in this room alone. There's no windows. There's no door. it's just a white room. But all of a sudden, there is a voice. What are you doing here?
Paperwork.
And as you turn and look at who is addressing you, you're almost expecting Kara. It is not her. It looks a lot like her, except her hair is significantly greener, as is the rest of her her garb. She looks a lot more like she's wearing more stereotypical like office dress, like a nice pencil skirt, pencil like dress. Is that what you call it? I don't know. I have a clear vision in my head, but I can't describe it. Why are you here wasting time with paperwork? Don't you? Do you not?
I was in a dungeon, and I walked through a door and now I'm here. So I did paperwork. Is that not normal? It's hard to tell what is. I got dragged through filth.
She snatches up a couple of pieces of paper, starts looking at them. She looks almost a little bit worried. Like, how can I fix this? Tell you what. She snaps, and there is another door that has opened. Why don't you just leave? I'll take care of this. But I will need a little favor, okay?
Sure.
That thing that you were doing for Kara,
Mhm.
that thing where you were with the other people doing that job for the yeah.
Yeah.
Keep doing that. Keep doing that
Oh.
until I tell you to stop.
Would that have anything to do with the little dragon we found?
It might. Mind your fucking business. Oh
Oh,
wait, this
fair.
is your business now. Go along.
It is, yeah. That's what I was wondering. Love the suit. And then walk out the door.
And as you step out the door, you are on the street of Fort Barris with your friends Connie, Hu'Gurk, and Vi.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck!
Dude. Like, you're
I thought you
here.
were dead.
Yeah.
No, I woke up.
Cool.
Well,
I got
this
better.
is well, whatever. This is your share of the cut. You don't get the bonuses because you weren't there.
Okay. How much is it?
It's in the Discord.
Oh yeah.
I was efficient and I actually did my job.
Wow. Cool.
Now we got hired. Hey. Now we're work buddies.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
I'm sure I could see the excitement on your face.
We got a new assignment. Gotta
Mm-hmm.
go check
Oh,
out
lovely.
some other dudes.
There's apparently a branch from, I don't know, in some town or other. I'm not sure. And they've stopped communicating, so now we have to check it out and might have to take it over. And if we take it over, it's our branch.
Well, that's that's such a fun part of the job. Branch liquidation and assimilation. Yes. I love
You
that
have
part of the
inspiration.
handbook. It's
I
a
don't
thrilling
like
read.
it when he starts smiling.
do.
It's creepy.
I do have
So-
inspiration.
We take like a big branch and we swat these guys and then we take over.
So is that like
Yes.
a power word
Sometimes that's
liquid
how it
kind of
works.
thing? Like you just like turn them into like water or something? Is that what
Oh, it's the
liquidation
most
means?
powerful word. It's bureaucracy.
Sometimes. I had a husband that did that.
Mm.
Oh,
Turn into liquid, not turn things into liquid. That's how he died.
Dope.
I've been on a few ride-alongs for these sort of things. They vary wildly, but typically uneventful.
Okay.
Sometimes very eventful. Let's hope we get the first one. I'm feeling good about today.
I don't like that you're optimistic. It's weird.
Well, how would you feel about 10 days from now? Because we gotta go. It's not gonna be here. It's gonna be somewhere else. So if you're feeling good about today, I don't know if that feeling's gonna carry over to when we actually need you to be like feeling, at your best.
We'll take it day by day. How about that?
All right. And Connie just big smile. All right.
Let's
so-
just I'm not gonna die again. How about that? We'll call it a good day.
Don't make promises you can't keep, dear.
Mm.
Don't touch any of my food. And we're good. Right? I should be fine. Oh, dying takes it
Sure.
out of you.
I think it was called something with an I. Ilyard
Ilyard
something.
rest.
That
Now,
one.
Remember that because I was feeling a little tuckered.
I remember it's supposed to be that way.
Well, let's go that way for 10 days then.
All right. We're setting out like right now. We wait until the morning.
When are we supposed to
What time
leave?
is it?
Usually people tell me what to do.
Do we have like a cart or are we just like walking it?
Oh
Right.
no, we are not walking.
Right now, you are in the streets. How do you plan on making the journey?
Well, we're probably gonna have to acquire a cart of some sort.
Mhm.
So,
Well, didn't they say that we're paying for travel?
I wonder if they like validate it at the end. Like if we show them like how much we spent on stuff, like will we get like our money back? Get like a reimbursement?
I'm gonna go
We-
inside again.
If we have a branch, that's kind of our purview, isn't it?
I don't
What
know
gets
how this
reimbursed and what
works.
doesn't.
I've never had a job before.
I'm gonna go talk to that receptionist lady. 1 second. I'm gonna go back inside the building.
Hi, welcome. Oh,
All right, listen. So the company's supposed to pay for our lodging and travel for a job. Now, is it a thing where we buy it and then bring you the receipts, or do you just give us the money outright?
she takes a long, sigh. If you tell them that you're from Tyrant Security, then they should feel free to send the bills our way. If they don't, then yeah, you'll pay for it and we'll pay you back.
All right. Here, she'll take out a gold and get like 5 gold. You look like you need a day for yourself, sweetie.
I do, but I'm not gonna get one. But thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we are to say that we're from Tyrant Security and that they should give us all the necessary things we need, and if not, they'll reimburse us later.
Do we need to itemize those receipts?
Well, I assume if they're sending the company the receipt in general, that it's up to the person we're buying it from to itemize it first. It's not our problem.
Hmm.
I'll keep a ledger.
You do that if that makes you happy.
I've been screwed one too many times on these kind of deals. They say they're paying for lunch, and then you get there.
Right, enough of your problems. Let's go get our cart.
Okay. So you make your way to the north gate of Fort Barris, and there are stables there. If you 1 second. You know what? Yes, you can get a horse in the cart, and they because you're in the city and everybody knows the new upstart and his fucking mercenary company within the city. Yeah, they without much problem will just send the bill over to Tyrant Security.
Great.
Who's a good buddy? And Hu'Gurk's like rubbing the horse's face, scratching its ears and whatnot.
Now, yeah, what's a horse look like? What's the carriage look like? Or the cart?
I'm gonna say they give us the shiniest of both that they can get away with, and so like the cart is, instead of like nice rails, it's like sticks that aren't even shaven. The bark isn't hewn off it. It's not varnished or anything. It's just like sticks with a knot are the rails on it, and a little squeaky. And the horse can be like a broken down, almost a mule. It's like a very sure-footed older horse.
It's always got a little bit of eye gunk on like one of the eyes.
Yeah, and it's pronounced too. So he's got like a white spot, and then it's got horse eye gook there. And so Hu'Gurk's like trying to get it out, and he's like fighting.
Tries to like bite your finger.
Yep.
I hate this.
Agreed.
I'm gonna name you Buckles.
Don't name them, then you'll get too attached, and there's for sure thing that they'll die.
What? Oh, who would want to kill this thing? This powerful creature.
And
Smart.
Hu'Gurk just, gets all like nasty, like he'd kill whoever tried to kill Buckles.
Listen, I'm just saying that half of a horse got eaten right after we named it in another game. So just putting that out there.
It's funny because you also have a dragon that you have to feed.
I will buy food for Nalaris. Nalaris, sweetheart.
Yeah.
What do you like to eat that we can buy?
Well, and she names off about 15 exotic animals.
Well, you see, we don't have money for that, so you gotta get more simpler things. You have to learn to adjust, just like I have.
Do I have to?
Yes.
We have a goblin, and Hu'Gurk picks up Tex.
Don't eat that; it'll give you indigestion.
Oh,
Excuse me?
sorry, buddy. It's what they do in hobgoblin camps. And he pats him and then puts him down.
Please do not patronize me.
Does that mean I don't give you money? Patronize, right?
I thought we were paying him in chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, we do pay you in chicken nuggets. All right,
Does the dragon eat chicken nuggets?
We got to get some chicken nuggets.
I mean, I haven't eaten chicken nuggets before. I mean, maybe. Are they good?
It's just breaded chicken in bite-sized forms.
Some people, that's all they eat. They live their whole lives.
It's
on
not
chicken
healthy.
nuggets.
Sometimes they get to 500, but they give up.
It's a noble goal.
And sometimes, don't you get sauce? You can get sauce. Hey, Dex.
A variety of sauces.
Let's go get some chicken nuggets, man.
Okay.
All right.
Chicken
we're
nugs.
We're gonna get the chicken nuggets for the trip.
From what
Probably
I
need
heard,
another cart.
From what I heard, you want barbecue sauce because the vinegar in it will actually cut the fatty oils inside of the nuggets and make it easier to consume upwards of 50 at a time.
Cool. Barbecue. What kind do you like, Dex?
I mean, I've never had a chicken nugget before.
Whoa. All right, we're going to get a lot of chicken nuggets. All right, we go try to find chicken nuggets.
Make an investigation check.
All right. With D&D Beyond, you can roll even if you forgot to get your dice out.
Make a nugget check.
Go on a nugget quest.
Roll for nuggets.
With my -2 to investigation, I got an 11.
11. In this corner of Fort Barris, you are not able to find any vendors who sell breaded chicken.
Damn it! You hear echo out throughout Fort Barris.
Oh,
Dex, we failed on the nugget quest, dude.
I mean,
I'm sure there'll be other places to get it from.
I suppose it wouldn't be much of a nugget quest if it was easy.
I like that.
it's a real silver lining kind of outlook. That's right.
In the meantime, we can figure out other ways, other forms of recompense, or other ways that can be of service to this group.
All right. Let's get some rations. And I'll buy 50 days worth of rations.
Sure.
Just buy rations for everybody.
We'll worry more about rations and everything as we get settled. Do
Okay.
lifestyles for everybody. Essentially, Dex is going to be a modest lifestyle. The dragon is going to be more of a wealthy lifestyle. So whenever we start doing like months at a time, then we'll start worrying about that. But for just this journey, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to get Nalaris some salted meats.
Absolutely.
I'll take her to like a store and be like, this is what you can have. Pick something.
You're just taking the dragon to
Fuck, I forgot. No, I'll just get them myself. Sorry. Fuck.
oh,
I'll go myself. Get her some
yeah.
salted meats.
everybody's able to get whatever supplies they want, load it up in the cart, and start off on the journey. Unless there's anything like specific that people think that they want to get with their first paycheck.
I wanna scavenge as many spells out of Dex's spellbook as I can. So I
Dex
want to
does
buy
not
all the
have a
papers.
spellbook.
Oh, he doesn't?
Nope.
As
As powerful of a wizard Dex claimed that he was, he does not have a spellbook and he does not have an actual wand.
Fix that.
I think Connie would, I don't know, like buy a music box if there was one.
Okay. Roll.
How much is it
Roll
for an
something.
arcane focus?
And this was what check?
Investigation.
Investigation. That's a 15.
A 15. Sure, you're able to find somebody. This is more of just like a knick-knack shop. But inside you are able to find a music box. Why don't you describe what this music box looks like?
So there were two different music boxes that I had in mind. One of them was it's like a disc that has a slot on the inside, and it doesn't necessarily play a single song, but you need to buy like standalone songs that are embedded in gems to like put in it so you can listen to multiple tracks or multiple things that have been recorded.
It's a Walkman.
Yeah, kinda. It's made by the great devil Sony. It's skip proof. The other would be just like a really nice ornate wood box that is you don't wind it up and have it play. You always have to crank it, so it kind of gives you something to do while you are listening to the music.
Like a hurdy-gurdy kind
Yeah,
of thing.
a little bit of a hurdy-gurdy, but like you don't have to play it. It's more of just like a Jack in the Box style, like do 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 do.
Okay. Yeah, you're certainly able to find a couple of the second in a couple of different styles. Probably only one of the first.
I will take the first. Probably doesn't have any music in it yet.
It has one.
Yes. Awesome.
Can I get a light crossbow?
Yes, you can get that for just what it's listed for in the player's handbook.
We
Okay.
have a spare light crossbow and a scimitar.
Light crossbow
Oh.
or hand crossbow?
Yeah.
Light is what you said before that we had picked up. We had 2 of them.
I think you're only proficient in a hand crossbow.
Oh.
I
can
am,
use
but
a
I'm
light
also
crossbow.
proficient in simple weapons, and a light crossbow would be a simple weapon.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'll take the light crossbow, and then I will just buy ammunition. I'm not sure how much ammunition is.
I'm gonna spend
Don't worry about
the
it.
60 gold to buy a wand and a spell book for that little pathetic goblin because I
Aw.
can't not do it.
Okay, what goes in the starter spellbook?
Oh man, I'm
Come
trying
on,
to
we did
think.
this in Dragon Heist.
Shield, magic missile, just the regular one because I'm not handing this little goblin a gold piece every time he wants to cast a spell. Let me pull up the spell page really quick because there's ones that I didn't take that you should take. Yeah, let's see. Shield, magic missile. Should I be chaotic and put find familiar in there? Give the NPC an NPC? Or not? I don't know. Sleep, mage armor, false life, and chromatic orb. Boom, 6 spells. I didn't write any of those down.
That's why we have the VOD.
Yeah, that's why I have the VOD. That's right. So it has been written in digital
Yes.
format.
So you're specifically not giving this goblin who you have no idea how proficient they are in Arcana. You're specifically not giving them any instruction in any cantrips.
Oh yeah, there'll be that comes later. You can't put those in a spell book. Those are memorized, I think.
Okay.
It's not included in my spellbook tab. I don't believe.
That's fair.
there it is. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'll teach the kids some cantrips. We'll come
You
up
have,
with them.
you have bought the goblin baby's first spellbook.
Yep.
Except it's more of a college intro textbook.
It's got to have
Okay.
something to do for 10 days.
Shield, sleep, mage armor, magic missile. Anybody remember the others?
False life and chromatic orb.
False life, chromatic orb. Thank you.
The classics.
Right.
Oh, and I need somebody to be able to cast light like all the time. So definitely
I
gonna
have
run the light
dancing
cantrip.
lights.
This is my personal light man now.
Oh, okay. You have a personal light man now.
My
Okay.
apprentice.
You can write them off for tax purposes, actually.
Yep.
Okay, so light, cantrip. Anything else there?
Prestidigitation and mage hand.
All right.
Nothing damaging. That's my utility goblin.
Mage hand. Got it. All right. Let me know when he can cast those, Connor. If ever.
Well, we'll see. He'll have to level up too.
Okay.
And
Yay.
then, how much money was my music box?
What does an arcane focus cost? Is it like 15 gold?
10.
10 gold?
Yep.
We'll say it's 12.
Okay. Sweet deal. I have added Sony's modular music box into my inventory.
This might be a knockoff model created by the Archmage Zune.
Oh no! I bought a Zune!
Can you still buy a Zune in the
Zune's
In the
modular music square.
year of our Lord 2020? Can you still buy a Zune?
You cannot. The Zune marketplace has been down for over a decade.
But
Oh,
can you buy a
God.
Zune itself?
Yes.
You can.
Anyway,
eBay's a crazy place.
eBay.
$750 on Amazon. It's like some collector's piece.
so as everybody gets back to the cart and begins their journey, you're gonna head north. You're gonna head north through the woods outside of Fort Bears. They don't have a name on the map, so I will assume that they do not have one that you all know. It'll take 5 days until you get to the river that passes in front of Mount Renstrom. How do you want to take this journey? Do you want to take it quickly, going through the woods? Do you want to take it like more stealthily to possibly like avoid any encounters, or is your dragon riding with you? So you send in her to fly.
Muted, Vi.
At times, depending on where we are, like I think I would suggest that she might fly up ahead a little bit, see if there's anything up front.
Roll a perception check. Add Nalaris's perception modifier. Or wisdom modifier if she does not have a perception modifier.
Perception. She does. 14.
14. Okay. Throughout the first day, nothing. It's a quiet day. You just travel.
As a side note, I'm gonna buy red paint and 2 spears, and I'm gonna lash the 2 spears next to where Hu'Gurk is gonna sit and drive the cart, so the spears stick up, and then I'm gonna paint the cart, splash it red, because red ones go faster, of course, duh. And then before we take off, he puts on his driving gloves, and we somewhere hear music. It's like an electric guitar. And then he
Baby
puts on
driver.
gets his glasses on.
Yeah.
Go.
It's Vi playing the music
Yeah.
in the back.
But then it just squeaks away like a cart, but Vi's like, got the jams going.
And you do have inspiration.
I do. I need to start spreading it, damn it.
Right.
Spin that.
So the first day passes uneventfully. At some point, you stop. You make camp for the night, and you pick up again in the morning.
Shit.
What's everybody's passive perception?
13.
12.
Also
Include-
13.
Including the dragon.
Ooh, my dragon. 14 for Nalaris.
Okay, then I think no. What was yours, Connie?
12.
Yeah, I think Nalaris is going to notice first. there's a horse on the road.
Just the horse?
Yeah. I think it's like looking at us.
I don't like that.
Do we see it now?
Yep. And you all are able to notice this like pure white horse, with like this blonde mane, and you notice that it has a horn.
Hmm.
Would I know what a unicorn is?
Make an Arcana check, or Arcana or Religion.
Samesies. 14.
14. You may have heard about it before. It's something about it. You're not entirely sure about like its full like range of abilities or origin and everything, but you know that hey, horses with horns, they're a little bit more important than your normal horse. So it's definitely a horse of a different color.
Yo, spiky horse.
Well,
That is the
I'm-
weirdest deer I have ever seen.
it's not a deer. 1 second. I'll get off the cart. Okay. Works with the
Whoa,
dragon. Let's see if
Buckles.
it works with this. She'll go up slowly to the unicorn. Hi.
Hi.
Oh. May we help you?
Yeah. Have you seen anybody else on the road?
No.
No. Aw. Okay.
Are you looking for someone specifically,
Um,
dear?
Yeah. Their names are Brumley and Sonder.
Brumley and Sonder. Okay.
Yeah,
wha-
they're my friends.
Okay. What do they look like?
Well, they have 2 legs and 2 arms
Yes. Okay.
and blonde hair.
Cool.
They have a nose and 2 eyes.
All right.
This is narrowing it down.
It is actually. Right.
Ask it how tall they are.
How tall are they?
They're about, and she like dips her head a little bit so that her like horn is pointing like yay high. You would get the sense that they are about 6 feet.
Tall. All right, about 6 feet. Right. And when was the last time you saw them?
A day, I think.
Was it around here?
Yeah.
And what happened that you got separated from them?
Well, they keep drinking that juice that they really like, and then they started laughing a lot, and then they ran off.
Do you know which direction? Was it right here that they ran off?
No.
Like, any chance you can take us to where they did? Run
Okay.
off from?
Sure.
What's your name?
Drisana?
Drisana?
Drisana. Drisana.
Cool.
That was close.
Spiky
Right.
horse.
She'll go back to the cart. I think we're helping a unicorn now.
Right, but we're going to have to skip tea.
Right.
We got to make this fit in the itinerary.
Right. I'm thinking that we might be able to get a favor from a unicorn. I think that's good.
Is that a good thing? Is that something to be desired?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Ah,
But I mean, I got a favor from a green dragon, and now they're traveling with us, so.
All right, lead on, spiky horse.
Sure.
Their name's Drasana, Hu'Gurk.
Just
Drasana.
Drissana.
Drasana. There we go, big guy.
Drissana, spiky horse. Got it.
Okay. So Drasana will lead you further into the forest and going a little bit off the path. It's going to take a few hours for you to get to where she's going. Make a perception check.
Dinner on the road as well.
it's all right, Buckles. This new spiky horse could never replace you. Is that a perception?
I got a natural 20, but it's with disadvantage.
Aw.
18.
I got a 17.
Oh, wait, let me roll for my dragon.
18.
Perception?
17 for Nalaris.
16 for Connie.
Okay. An 18 is, we'll say the 18 is enough to see this. Eventually, where Nalar stops, you do see two like gourds. No, it's only one gourd. And if you get out of the cart and look at it, you see that there definitely was wine in it. Not good wine. Definitely a little bit too. Actually, it may be very good wine for the time. It's a very high proof.
Is it overflowing with nitrites? That always gives it
Sure.
more flavor. The nitrites.
Yeah, I'm out here.
All right.
And Hu'Gurk, can you make a survival check?
Yes, I hopefully can. Survival. Pacha. 17.
17. You can see some footprints in the mud here. Although footprints is probably not the right word. Based off of what Drasana was saying, you might get the sense that like these people had boots or were leaving footprints and everything. There are only hoof prints.
All right, so just hoof prints, though. No humanoid prints.
Well, that's not necessarily true. I know lots of humanoids who got hooves.
What are the leg parts of your friends look like?
They kind of look like mine, except maybe like a little bit hairier, and their tail doesn't look like mine.
Did they have horns?
Yeah.
Was their
Baffling.
bottom half furry, like their legs are really, really hairy?
Yeah.
Right, I think they're talking about a fawn.
A what?
It's like a
Fawn.
tiefling.
Like a tiefling, but from the Feywild.
That
Your
sounds
guess
like
is as good as mine.
Tiefling?
What
have
was their
fur?
tail like?
It was like a little bit short.
Like a little nub?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were two fawns.
Hey, Drasana, where are you from?
You know Yulasa?
Who?
Yulasa?
No.
Oh.
Oh. Do you know
What do you call it whenever when it's not cold and the leaves aren't falling and it's not hot?
Spring?
Yeah, spring. There.
Dear, are you from the Feywild?
What?
You're from Spring?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Actually, DM, would I know what the Feywild is?
Make a this would this would be an intelligence check of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
You can make an argument for Arcana, history, maybe religion. Considering you are
I would
part
say
of the Solari.
probably history.
Okay.
No, I don't. I rolled a 3 and that's a -1.
Nope.
I don't know where they're from.
Connie, do you have hooves?
No, I got. Well, I mean, like I got nice toes. No hooves under here. That is for certain. But
Hairy
one of my
legs?
cousins does have hooves.
Hairy legs, tail.
Well, I'd like to think I don't have hairy legs, but thank you very much for pointing that out.
I'm just asking, trying to figure
And
things out.
Connie, like, turns side profile, and there is just a large tail just, like, sticking out.
Did they look like her, dear?
Oh,
Connie goes into a dramatic pose. It's a cute
Okay,
pose.
so not tieflings. Well, this is not getting us anywhere.
Well, just follow the hooves.
All right.
Sure.
Hu'Gurk will
Following
begin
who?
to try to track them.
Okay, make a survival check.
Okay. 16.
16. With the 16, you can get a bearing on them. They appear to be going further north.
This way.
Right. And you keep following them. You do not catch up to them before the end of this day.
At least we're going in the right direction. Right? North?
Right.
All right. Are we continuing this tomorrow, or are we going to go back to the road?
I don't know. I thought this would be easier. I don't think we'd do another whole side quest.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like a 15-minute thing. This is
Yes,
turning into like a whole day's worth. I'll adjust the itinerary. It's
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, we got to meet a spiky horse.
a unicorn.
Unicorn.
Drusilla.
Drusana.
Drusana. And
Well-
and did the spiky horse come with us that whole way?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, good. And then yeah, basically when we go to make camp, Hu'Gurk takes really good care of Buckles, and then offers the same kind of brushing and whatnot to God dang it, playing a dumb character, and I keep forgetting the horse's the unicorn's name. Anyway,
Drusana.
Drusana. He asks, "You want me to, take care of your mane there and brush you down?"
Okay.
All right. And big old 7.5 foot, 300-pound, Hu'Gurk takes real nice care of her mare blonde mane, brushes it all out and stuff.
Right. And as you start taking care of this horse, what's everybody else doing?
Well, are we staying for the night then? What are we?
Looks like it.
I guess. Oh, It wouldn't
You
have
slept in
helped
a
if I.
dank dungeon. I think the woods is fine.
I don't want to be reminded of that.
You thought that was bad. Have you been to the dimension of filth?
Oh,
Twerps.
boo-hoo, poor you. It's not my fault you got dragged by a giant tentacle into the dimension of filth.
No, it is not your fault. Surprisingly.
Hey, I resent that.
Noted.
Uh,
Your resentment is noted and filed away.
Ugh. Just gonna go and set up my little area.
Your
I'm gonna-
your your mane smells like lilacs. It's pretty cool.
Lilac. What-
Purple
what's a lilac?
flowers. Purple flowers.
I like purple flowers.
Goats eat them. Eat purple flowers. They like lilac.
Connie, what are you doing?
Connie, I think, is like very in awe of this unicorn that she has seen. Mostly because she's not used to seeing unicorns that look, like white and glistening. Normally the kind that she sees are like a dark black with green radiating horns that leave behind oil slick trails. Like, she's much more used to seeing like the fell version of a unicorn. She's feeling kind of self-conscious right now. People brought up things she's sensitive about. But if anything, if we're going for a rest, she's getting out the Orrery of the Wanderer and sort of just like looking at it, seeing if she can like, based off of what she's seeing in the night sky, like try and like maneuver it to get to be like a 1-for-1.
You're trying to.
Yeah. She's not
You're
very
trying
smart.
to, but it's like as you move some of the pieces that would match up with the night sky, they're not moving all at the same time, and you get the sense that it's because there are missing pieces that need to be added before it can be completely functional.
All right.
Are you doing this around the campfire?
Yeah, I'd say she'd be doing it at least like relative, because I imagine like we all like made camp in a small circle, so she's not like going off into the woods by herself to like fidget with machinery. Like, her party knows what she has. She doesn't need to hide it from them. She doesn't think that the unicorn's gonna get fucking weird about like, give me your shit, and like pull out a shiv on her. Like,
Already has a shiv on his head, so.
yeah.
Okay. You smell
Oh.
sulfur.
Grandpa!
And as you say that, the fire looks like it is turning this like very, very red, like carmine fire.
Do we all see this?
Yep.
What's
Whoa.
happening to the fire?
And then
know.
it erupts.
Oh,
Yay!
um,
I love it when it does this.
And emerging from the fire is this massive, almost humanoid form. Giant leathery wings, outstretched, just fucking built. Like it's a handsome looking boy from down there, but definitely a very infernal, devilish face. If you look in the monster manual for a pit fiend, that is what emerges. Connie, make a history check.
That's not bad. That's gonna be 19.
19. You recognize this pit fiend. This is Lord Jothron.
Lord Jothron.
conquest.
It's just kind of, how you doing, Jothron?
Uh, fine. His Infernal Majesty wanted me to deliver this, and from my pocket, strapped across this pit fiend's massive form, he pulls out a little paper box.
Oh my God, I love it when Grandpa gives me gifts. Thank you so much.
Just please take it.
She'll accept.
He said, "Congratulations on getting a job."
Well, I couldn't have done it without his suggestion. I did not know that it was going to be so easy to get hired.
Great. I'll be going now because I love being used as a messenger.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Grandpa probably pays you really well.
Yeah, he pays me at all.
Bye, Jothron. Say hi to
and-
Momo for me.
And this pit fiend disappears into the flames.
That is so nice of him.
Connie, who's your grandfather?
My grandpa? Oh, it's
Yeah.
Momo. He's like the nicest guy ever. Like, people are always like trying to like make deals with him and asking for help. And at one point, there was this guy, his name was Severus, and he got trapped inside of a staff, and like Momo held on to him so that way he didn't get lost for a while.
Oh, is Momo his actual name?
Well, yeah, ever since I've known him, his name's always been Momo.
And you're a lady,
Yeah.
so you're connected to royalty
No, I mean, I guess.
nobility.
I mean, if you count Archdukes of the Hells as royalty, then yes, at your service.
Wow, is your grandfather single?
Sometimes. Other times,
Hmm.
like, he can be like two people at once.
No, I meant, does he have a partner?
Oh, probably. I mean, he probably has like loads of them. I've never really asked though, because like he's my grandpa, and I feel like that'd be kind of weird to be like, "Hey, grandpa, are you single right now?" I feel like that'd be really weird to ask. So like, I just don't. But like, I don't know. If you're interested, I could always see if he'd be, like looking at possibly having like a new consort or continuing his infernal bloodline, like that sort of thing.
Mm,
He's a super nice guy, like the nicest guy in the whole Hells.
right.
Everybody
All
respects
right.
him.
What? Do I know anything about the Archdukes of Hell?
Make an Arcana check. Or actually, this would have to be a religion check.
Religion check. 16.
16. Some of them are kind of wishy-washy. You know two of them.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, well, technically you know three. The first one is Zariel.
Mm-hmm.
Except there was also another one whose name was Belle.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not entirely sure which one of them is the Archduke right now.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that you know is called Asmodeus
Asmodeus.
or Asmodeus. Apparently it's pronounced both ways.
I originally pronounced it Asmodeus, but people kept saying Asmodeus, so I thought I was saying it wrong.
It's Asmodeus if you're gonna say it like a Kentucky Fried Chicken salesman, like they do in
Okay.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
Asmodeus.
Yeah. What do I know about Asmodeus?
You know that of all the hell-related individuals in the universes, he is at the tippy top, or tippy bottom.
Would you know
Almost.
anyone by the name of Belle or what's the other one?
Zariel.
Sariel or Asmodeus?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Which one are you related to? Any of those?
Technically 2 out of 3. I'm
Are
not
you like your
related to
grandfather?
Belle because he was really mean, and Great Auntie doesn't like him very much. But Momo thought he was okay, and then he wasn't okay, and now he's kind of like on Zariel's side, but like we don't really talk about that at the dinner table, that sort of thing.
What other one do you know?
Well, you already said it, Momo. You said like Asmodee, that one. That's Grandpa.
Connie is your grandpa is Asmodeus.
Well, yeah. He's super nice. He even gave me this like little like congrats on being hired box. He's the whole reason that I'm here.
Do you open the box?
Of course I do.
Yeah, what's in
So
the
as
box?
As
She
you
just
open the
looks
box,
to Alellen.
I don't think you're gonna get the inheritance out of that.
can I widow a god?
I mean, I'm just
By
saying he's a
definition,
god.
no.
If he's a god, do I really need to widow him?
No, but like if you're like looking for someone new to like become invested with, Momo's always like he's always open. He's super friendly, super nice.
Is he looking to date?
Probably.
Or-
Again, I don't ask him those sort of questions because I feel like that'd be a weird family dynamic.
Well, if I, well, I'm free to date at the moment.
Oh, really?
So,
I mean,
yes.
You're not really my type, but I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
I meant for your grandfather.
All right. I'll let him know. I'm sure he would probably love to meet you. You seem like such a fine and nice woman. I will let him know Vi is dateable for Grandpa.
I don't think I've ever met someone as effortlessly dangerous as you, Connie.
What's that supposed to mean? I mean, like, thank you. I wouldn't
It's a
necessarily.
compliment.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Just
consider
so-
myself dangerous. I mean, like, I'm just.
You're
me.
a powerful woman, Connie.
I am. I turned
You
that
are.
spider into dust like 2 days ago.
Yes, you did.
And I
Now,
did that
how
on
do
my
you-
own.
How do you feel about me being your grandmother?
Oh, that would be so nice. You're already like a big sister to me, so having you be like my grandma is like the biggest sister ever.
All right. You're adorable and I like it.
Oh, thank you.
So what did your grandpa Momo give you?
So as you open the box, you see it is full of candy.
I love
Uh,
candy.
There appear to be 10 pieces of infernal spice brittle,
He's so good at making these.
and there is a lollipop whose top is the shape of a dragon head. And if you refresh your page, they will show up on your character sheet. You know the infernal spice brittle and what it does. If you eat a piece of infernal spice brittle, it is essentially like you cast thaumaturgy on yourself and your voice gets a lot bigger.
Okay.
You don't know what the dragon lolly does, but it's on the sheet, and so you could read it.
The dragon lolly. Love it.
These are from Gnarl's Candy Compendium. Check it out on the DM's Guild. It's really good. Our friend Levi Phipps worked on it.
I want that
Nice.
now. I need to put that in my game now. I love magical candy.
Amazing. Mama was so nice. Look at this. He gave me sweets.
Nice.
He is just the absolute nicest. What a good guy. Like the best guy, really.
Did you notice that pit fiend was like completely ripped?
Oh yeah, I noticed.
I gotta work on my delts, man. I'm behind.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you should definitely work on your delts out in the open, shirtless.
Well, you wouldn't do it any other way.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe with this, torn sleeves, and open sides that lets the air through.
I should have just had Asmodeus like drop off a pitcher of water.
Somebody's thirst. Thirst.
Listen,
Grandpa Momo, that's quite the appetizer.
So
if I get to date the Archduke of Hell, you know what? I count that as a win. I can always shoot my shot,
Yeah.
All you can
It's
do.
like the ultimate power. She doesn't need to widow him. Why would she widow him? He can give her everything she wants. It's like, I can stop looking now.
Forever.
Mhm.
All you gotta do is just like sign a few pieces of paper. I'm sure it's fine. Don't read into him too much.
nights in the courtyard.
Nice in the courtyard.
So, is there anything else anybody's doing before bed?
I wanna check on Dex. How's his
Roll-
wizarding been going?
Roll a. What skill do you think would be relevant in order to try and start this goblin's arcane education?
Hopefully Arcana, right? Like, here's how it works.
Okay.
Go for it. Like, I don't know.
Okay, roll an arcana check.
Sure. 16.
16. You get the sense that you are able to explain well enough. It may take it's gonna take it's gonna take a few days. Not everybody can cast dancing lights on the very first day.
Right.
But you get the sense that he Dex definitely understands what you're teaching and is starting to get some of the initial concepts down.
Hey, that's good. You almost got a little spark there. That's good.
Awesome.
We'll keep working on that. The prestidigitation, that's the good one to practice with because you can do a whole bunch of stuff with it.
Oh, guys, I learned some magic. And he opens his hands and he's got some berries in his hands. in one big bowl.
Wow.
They're-
Berries.
They're magic berries. They heal and they fill you up.
Oh. That's convenient.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Everybody make a history check
I've
as
been
these berries are pulled out in front of you.
11.
12.
12.
12. Okay.
15.
15. Hu'Gurk, as you have these berries pulled out, you think back to a couple of days ago in Fort Barris, at this stall, Maps and Potions. And it's funny, like clearly these berries are a lot less red from clay runoff, but the aftertaste, like how they sit in your stomach, it's exactly like those 15 gold health potions.
I think that the gnome, he was a gnome.
Mhm.
I think that gnome used these in his health potions.
Hey, that's good. We can trick a bunch of other suckers into buying potions and just use those.
Cool. But
That's not bad.
I got magic now. And he passes a berry to everyone.
I will most certainly eat it.
Sure. Thank you.
That's a good berry.
I thought so.
Anything else before starting the next day of your journey?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wake up the next morning and Hu'Gurk, can you make another survival check to pick up the trail of these friends of Drasana?
Sure. Oh. Even with my plus 3, I got a 5.
All right, and we will figure out what that means whenever we come back from a break.
Excellent! Thank you, Cyber, for running this game for us so far. I'm having an absolute blast. I'm so excited that Vi is like really interested in Grandpa Momo. That sounds like it is going to work out to a T. I need to stop doing the OK hand because apparently that's a symbol of white supremacy. So we are going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So don't go no place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or possibly go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. Pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. See you soon. I know Ready Spaghetti's coming, but it always makes me giggle. And we're back. Hello, everybody. And welcome. We just got done meeting a pit fiend named Lord Jothdaran. He seemed handsome and got Hu'Gurk motivated to also start working out. So, like, you know, devils aren't all bad. Just saying.
And got Vi motivated to date Connie's grandfather.
Yeah.
But what if I was grandma?
What if I was grandma? That's the only time she's okay with being grandma.
I'm here for it.
You
Connor,
may never
take
have
us
a grandma
away.
like me.
So Hu'Gurk, you start tracking these hoof prints and lead the party for a little bit. You go for a few hours.
Guys, I think we're lost. I think we lost them. They lost us. So,
Like, are they just proven difficult to find?
Everybody make a perception check.
It's kind of hard to play a stupid characters because I have ideas. Is it nighttime?
No,
Okay,
it's the next morning.
13.
I keep getting nat 20s, but it's always a disadvantage. Got 11.
11 for Connie.
Let me make one for the dragon. Dirty 20 for an Alaris.
Okay. And Hu'Gurk, what was yours?
Oh, I thought I had already blown it. That was
Perception
a
check.
Perception. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Hu'Gurk and Alaris at the same time. You'll hear the sound of pamphlet.
Oh no.
Hey, somebody's rocking over here. Anybody else hear that?
Yes?
Sure.
All right, you jest in game, but there's somebody playing bongos in the apartment complex that just started during this. I think I hear it.
Cool.
Do you head toward the Piper?
Oh, and yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna be a little.
That's never gone wrong.
I'm gonna be a little bit pensive about this. Like, shield up, longsword out. Actually, before we get there, I am going to cast Fortune's Favor on myself.
Okay.
I've read stories about people following music in the woods. I can't remember.
And
Oh
Hu'Gurk's
well.
already loping off towards it.
I'm gonna let you guys go in first.
Sure.
Okay. So as you go further into the forest, soon you can see this. Just sitting on a log is this. They are a satyr. They've got this blonde hair tied back in a very long braid, a beard and a goatee coming around their face, hair on their arms, their chest, everything, and they are just playing on the pan flute. You see there are a few like animals and stuff around them, like little squirrels, rabbits, and stuff. And as you sort of peek at them and get a good look at them, they turn their face over to look at you. Everybody make a wisdom save.
I knew it.
Is this against being charmed?
Yes.
I'm immune.
Okay. I have advantage. Thank God.
20.
19.
20, 19,
13.
13. Nobody is charmed.
What did Nalaris get?
Oh, fuck.
No, Lars cannot be targeted by this.
Oh, cool.
Dex?
Only 4 people were targeted by this, and they were
Okay.
all.
Oh, okay. They were us. Hey, Dracena, I think I found your friend.
Me?
Oh. What's up? Y'all with Susana?
Yes, she's looking for you.
Oh, well, we're here. What's everybody's passive perception?
13. 14.
12.
So nobody higher than an 18, right?
No.
No, we're level 2.
So you hear, oh, hey, Drasana, from right behind one of you, as another very handsome-looking gentleman, gentle fawn, is about to, like, it looks like they're crouching down right behind Alellen, about to pull his pants down.
Your pants.
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
No, it's good. So, like, man, you were looking for us for, like, oh, okay. Like, sorry, we didn't mean to, like, go off, like, that far. But, like, you turn around and then, like, you weren't there. Oh.
Well, can we go like together now? Like, I don't like being alone.
Okay.
Well, thanks for helping me find my friends.
Sure.
I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on 1 second.
And Drasana goes over to your horse and boops it with her horn. And your horse looks significantly younger and significantly more healthy.
Oh,
Yo, Buckles, cool.
thank you.
That's kind of neat.
Well, thank you. I think we're gonna go now.
You do that.
It was nice meeting you all.
Yeah, nice meeting you. All right, bye.
Rock on, little animals. And Hu'Gurk
Do
smiles
magic
at the
flute.
squirrels.
Do
Dude,
Mm.
magic flute.
Right. Goodbye. just he like glares at everyone and just leaves.
Clear that I put a lot of prep into this. Yeah. Where y'all going? Y'all still going north? You are currently 3 days into the journey.
Yeah, we have to
Yes.
probably find our way back to the path. Back to the road.
Sounds like that's
Probably
going to
be
be a survival check.
All right.
See, we helped a unicorn. Now our horse is better.
Hey, Hu'Gurk, take a 19.
Oh, man. Hey, look. I got a dirty 22 then.
Okay, yeah. You you have a good sense of where you're going. So you don't immediately find your way back. I think you can do a little bit sort of like a tangent, like going back and yeah. So eventually you are able to find your way back to a trail that is heading north and get back on the road.
Cool. Look at us. Back on
You had it in you.
track.
He's very useful for certain things. Well, see, now we got a better horse. Maybe they'll get to go faster and maybe shave off a little bit of our traveling that we lost.
I mean, we're eating in the cart for the rest of the journey, but I mean, sure.
Road food.
I mean, what does it matter if we get there a day later?
Do you mean, what does it matter? It's a 10-day journey. We make it in 10 days, right?
What's wrong with making it in 11 days?
Because
It's not 10. That's a wasted time. What is it? I'm sorry. What are we even talking about here? 11 days? No.
Huh.
I've always found wherever you go, there you are. It's that simple.
Very eloquent, Hu'Gurk.
Alellen, what do you do for fun?
He gets this like 1,000-yard stare that lasts for a little too long. He says, nothing. Nothing at all.
really, like you don't play dice or like cards or
No,
anything.
no, no.
Do you want to have fun?
It's best I don't.
Why?
I'm on the job.
But if you could have fun, would you?
No,
Why not?
not since the accident. No. He's just like, let's get moving.
No, but Alellen, if you could have fun, what would you do?
Connie is just following after the group as they're like having this.
I'm
walking
and
conversation.
talking.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of like, no, but like if you could have fun. I
We
don't
could.
though, so there's no point in asking like for a while as we're walking.
Yeah. Yeah, it continues in that manner as
Yeah.
long as Val
But like
wants to
if you
continue that way.
could, maybe drinking or hanging out, a nice meal. I don't have fun.
Rolling decapitated heads towards a post, and whoever gets closest like wins.
Sometimes you tie,
Encounter
like-
bandits, I'll consider it.
What about like sometimes like you tie flags around your waist and then you try and like tear the flags off of each other. It's almost like a contact sport, but there's no touching involved, so you know that no one's gonna hellish rebuke you.
Cool.
That sounds physical.
It's fun. Gets your heart rate going.
If any of you ever see me having fun, stop me immediately. Okay? Can we
Why?
make that deal right now?
Why?
You don't want to know.
I
So
do
we're
want
making
to
the
know.
deal.
That's
All
why
right?
I'm
If you ever
asking.
see me
Uh-huh.
having fun, say stop it.
How
do
will
that.
we know
I
if there's...
won't. I won't say stop it unless you tell me why.
What about like having fun versus sudden acts of joy? Where like your sudden act of joy, like if you say like turned a spider into a bunch of ash, like super quick, like would that bring you joy, or would you just be like, oh, I guess I was able to disintegrate a creature just by pointing a finger at it?
If my fun ever involves wagering money,
That one.
All in a
Okay.
day.
Gotcha.
So gambling.
and he like kind of twitches when you say gambling, and he's like, Yes.
Alellen, do you have issues with gambling?
I think gambling has an issue with him, if anything.
He goes to say something, and he's like, I cannot answer that question.
Alellen, are you addicted to gambling?
I'll bet you he is. He's kind of.
If I were, I would have to admit it because that's the first step.
Yes. Or deny it because you don't want to get better.
I can't deny it.
Why not?
Loopholes.
Is it because
So-
it's a non-issue?
Sure. Yes. It's a non-issue.
So now we know that Alellen has trouble with gambling.
Like trouble, like you're a bad gambler and you lose all the time. That kind of trouble.
I think it's the kind of trouble that you just don't know when to stop.
I have no comment.
Your
you
face
usually
says it all. That little vein popping out of your forehead says it all.
usually stop when you don't have any money left.
Some people just give up the deeds to their house. Their vehicles, their land, their horses, their life, their family if they could.
Well, now that sounds ridiculous. Most of the time when people are doing that sort of thing around Grandpa Momo, like, he offers them such a good deal, and then they, like, can keep gambling.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, they're lovely house guests afterwards. Like, we see them disappear, and then sometimes they come back later, and they're like, oh no, I died, what am I doing here? And Momo, like, gives them a job.
What kind of jobs do they do?
Lots of stuff.
Like?
Connie just looks at you with this serious face. They do everything. Everything you want them to. They can clean up the house. They can clean up the blood pools. They can polish the scrying mirrors. They count all of our money, but we watch them count our money, so that way we know that the money's not going anyplace. And then, like, sometimes, like, they'll take you to Hell Scouts camp when you've been a really good tiefling all summer. And,
So they're your servants.
I mean, you can eat them sometimes.
Oh. Hmm.
But, like, you don't want to do that all the time, because then if you do, then you don't have people to, like, do your chores.
So they're
Have you-
servants.
That
Have
makes
you-
sense.
Eaten one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, a few times. You get bored.
So you
When it-
eat people?
I mean, like, you don't, like, eat the meat part, like, that's all gross and fetid and stuff. No, you just, like, you move the soul out of them, and then, like, that's, like, garnish on a salad.
You eat the soul.
Well, yeah. It's super matter of fact.
When in hell, do as the hellions
Oh, thank
do.
you, Hu'Gurk. Glad somebody sees that it's not super weird.
Puts out the big high five palm.
I'm sorry, but can we get that on a shirt? When in hell do as the hellions do.
Alellen's remembering the cafeteria at his dry out center. Center for people with totally normal relationships with recreation.
Connie, if I sent you someone, would you be able to eat their soul?
I mean, if they were in the hells and, like,
Oh.
Momo said it was okay, like, it's like candy. Like, it's like really good candy. You know? Like you can't have the best candy all the time. Because then it's not the best candy. Then it becomes, like, a weird standard candy. And then you start getting hankerings for, like, subpar candy. Just because, like, it's forbidden.
Hmm.
I get that.
Connie, would you make me a promise?
I can't promise anything. I am contractually obligated not to while I'm on the material plane.
Oh.
I can do my best, though.
Can you try your best to not eat my soul?
Oh, that's gonna be super easy. I can definitely try my hardest not to.
'Cause we're friends, right?
Well, no, silly, because you're not dead.
Oh.
Hmm.
So if I were dead and I ended up in the hells, would you eat my soul?
I don't know, maybe.
Hmm.
It could
I
happen.
respect that. I respect that.
But
I don't know,
it'd probably
like-
be.
What if they put a false name tag in front of it that said not Vi? How would I know?
I would tell you it was me.
Well, hey, Vi. They probably would because, you're a snack.
Hey, I am.
This is reminding me of a conversation about cannibalism that occurred a long time ago. Connor knows what I'm talking about.
Nice in the
Connor-
courtyard.
Yeah, nice. We gotta talk about that one. 'Cause
Alright,
that one's super funny.
So I love these conversations. But the next 5 days are not gonna have any sort of encounters or anything. So a lot of these conversations will just happen normally over the next 5 days. They
Reroll the portents.
nothing. There's not a lot of activity until you get to you see a town on the horizon. It's the town of Costa Setting, or Costa. And there's a few towns. If you've it's like one of the not walled cities in Skyrim. Just there's a few homes. There's a mill. There's an inn, and it's the first time that you might be able to sleep in a bed along this entire trip.
Dear gods, please let us stop. I need a bed.
Okay, well, no
Definitely.
stops tomorrow.
Make no promises.
I thought Connie couldn't make promises.
I just don't want to.
Fair enough.
Connie will definitely try and find some beds for everybody.
Yeah. So as you get out and go talk to the proprietor of the inn, you see that it is this large orcish man.
Oh, hello. My companions and I are in town for the night, and I was hoping that you had some super comfortable beds that we could possibly acquire from you, at least for the evening.
In a stable for our bud buckles.
Sure, I can take care of that.
Thank you.
All right. It's going to be about 3 gold for everything.
Oh, I can totally do that.
You guys passing through?
Yes.
Y'all look kind of, fully equipped. Are you bringing the dragon in?
She has a
I always
sheet
forget
over.
about the dragon.
She has a sheet over her head.
She's still in the Scooby-Doo costume.
Yeah. They're allergic to the sun, so we gotta keep them protected.
All right. I don't think there's any holes in the roof to bother your
Thank
whatever
you.
that is.
Windows.
Fred.
Windows. You never know.
Yeah, the windows, Anywho, yes, we are passing through town. Yes, why are you asking?
Adventure and sort.
Sometimes, depending on the money.
We are official employees of the Tyrant Security Company.
All right. Hu'Gurk, make an insight check, or a perception check.
But yeah.
I think they're both wisdom.
Oh, natty 20. So
Bwomp, bwomp,
20,
bwomp.
23 altogether.
Okay, so a natural 20 for a 23 is great, because you notice a couple of things. Number one, you notice that on his wall behind him is it's like a mounted like belt buckle or something. That's just kept behind like a little resin case or like plastic or something. And it has an insignia indoor. Remind me if there is an official like cannon logo for this or anything. But what's the insignia for the Cash and Trading Company?
There is no official canon that I have for it yet. So if you have something, feel free.
Okay, I'm working on it. I'm not done with it. I probably won't be done with it for a while.
Okay, that's fine.
But you notice that, and you also notice whenever you're looking at him, he sort of like reacts a little bit to Tyrant Security being mentioned, but he just sort of lets it go.
Okay. All right. And you said the symbol, the belt buckle is on the wall, like in a case.
Yeah, it's not like being displayed prominently.
Okay.
It's just like on the bar, like underneath some bottles of lower shelf wine.
Oh, okay. I used to work for those guys. And Hu'Gurk will point at it. Yeah.
Which unit were you in?
He tells him, and he's like, "Yeah, we were on a Rask, and then dragon came, and it was and as he says the dragon came, he was about to say more, but then he kind of glances at our ghost dog, and and just says, yeah, and then things get ugly, and now I work for Tyrant."
Well, that's good. It's good you were able to find something.
I mean, this looks like a good gig.
Yeah, well, ever since Rask, everything, business got bad. A lot of us had to disband. And you know what we were doing there. Like, not all of it was all good, but, we took care of each other. So, can't really find that anymore.
I do kind of miss having goblins around to push around the kobolds, so I didn't have to do much. Just kind of
and he's sort of like contemplating, nodding, like, I never got to do that. I don't know if I really want to do that. But hey, good. This guy was able to get up, in the ranks. Well, if y'all are adventurers, I might need a job done. If you want it, I can waive the rooms, waive drinks, waive everything. Maybe give you a little bit of a bonus too.
What type of job?
Oh, cool. That's what I was gonna ask you guys to ask questions.
I've hired a couple people to run some mead up to Cathmaller up north for a little bit. 3-day journey normally, but it's been about a week and they haven't come back. Need you to figure out what happened to them. See if they just ran off with my meat, or I kind of just want to make sure that they're okay. I feel really bad sending those boys off, and them getting into trouble because of hiring them.
Right.
They're one of them's a human. His name's Coda.
Coda?
Coda. Yeah, I think it's spelled Coda.
Right.
Like music.
I think so, yeah.
Huh. You know what that is, right, Vi?
Coda?
Coda.
No.
Self-taught then. All right.
And
Mostly because Adriana doesn't know what Coda is.
and the other one's a drow, a deep Sildari. Name's Andre Beliveau. And Vi, you recognize his name.
Oh?
It is
Sorry, what was that name again?
Andre Beliveau. Andre Beliveau. And you recognize this name because it is your nephew from one of your marriages. You did not hear about him coming up to the surface.
Was it my first marriage?
It's one of them.
One of them.
Honestly, you probably don't remember.
Bellevue. I know that name.
You're familiar?
Yes. He's my nephew. Or was my nephew.
Was? Well, it's none of my business. If you can figure out what happened to those boys, I'd be really grateful.
Sure. I wonder how Andre's doing. What do I remember about him?
Make a history check.
14.
14. Okay. I would have loved it if you would have rolled low.
I would have loved it too.
He was sort of kept at arm's length from by his father from your husband and you, not maliciously, just because like it's almost as if like they were lower class, and so there wasn't a lot of like time for family communications. What you know or what you remember is that he really he always wanted to go up to the surface and become an adventurer, so it's not really surprising that he did. He would be about 26 years old.
Like elf years?
Like actual years.
Oh, he's a
so
baby.
still an adult, like physically, but definitely not hitting his 100-year coming of age ceremony thing.
Oh, he's only a child. What is he doing up here? Huh.
So maybe from one of the more recent marriages.
Hubert, no. Howard, no. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyway, would you all like to make a little extra money and not pay for lodging then?
You said it was 3 days away?
That's how far the journey would normally take them, yeah.
What did you say it was?
But they went north, so it'd be the same road, right?
Yeah.
That sounds...
You would remember that Cathmaller is the next town on the journey, on the way to Ilyard's Rest.
How will we...
Sure.
do we have to come back and let you know, or like will it just be done like on the way?
I mean, I didn't really think about it. I mean, I'm just kind of worried about those boys.
Oh, hey, wait, hold on. We can take, and I got some magic. I can send like a bird or a squirrel back to let you know.
That sounds perfect. Oh my god.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you promise to do that, I can give you like 10 gold, or I don't know. Maybe I could like send some stuff y'all's way. Where y'all headed?
Sure, here's our forwarding address. Just slide the
Don't have it-
franchise or the Tyrant Security franchise, whatever's town, as much as an address as you get.
Okay, so you point them in Ilyard's Rest where
Yeah.
Tyrant Security is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making a lot of assumptions, but
Making a few, but they're safe.
always.
So 10 gold, other items, and free lodging, food, and drinks. I think that's a deal.
I'm good with it.
Well, I appreciate it. Here I'll show y'all's rooms.
Thank you.
And yeah, you're led to a couple of snug rooms upstairs. They're actual beds for a nice change of pace.
Connie, do you want to bunk up with me?
Connie will think about it. Yeah, she'll bunk.
We can have a girls' night, get to know each other more.
Yay! Who
Mhm.
knows? Maybe, what's his name? Maybe Joff Durant will come visit again. He's so handsome.
That would be nice. He is very handsome. I have some nice nail polish in my bag. Would you like me to paint your nails?
I don't know when the last time I got my nails did was.
Right?
I can paint your nails.
Yes, yes.
All right.
So
I can do that for you.
That means it's you and me, Al the pal.
What's the name?
You've also
Have fun.
got Dex and Nalaris.
Dolores is coming with us, girls' night.
Can,
Yay!
Dex with us. Here, little
yeah,
buddy.
I can give him some pointers, maybe. Maybe we can get some light out of him yet.
Cool.
You're just training a walking lamp.
He does
After
other
he learns
stuff.
the light cantrip, it's like he's like done. It doesn't matter.
Knights of the Courtyard, henchmen. We'll talk about old school D&D.
Yes.
Uh,
The henchiest.
and is there anything in particular y'all want to do tonight, or do y'all want to go into the next day, starting the search for these boys?
Search for the boys.
Search for the
Yeah.
boys.
I
Your-
definitely did Connie's nails and braided her hair.
Connie's hair is braided, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." And then when Vi is like meditating, Connie will like take the braids out. She doesn't want to seem rude, but it's just not her style.
And Hu'Gurk seemed like, I'm going to learn this magic too. All excited. And then as soon as it started and there was books and reading and stuff, I was like, he's just out in the bed while they're studying.
Yes. And Alellen is purposely busying himself with that on the off chance there might be a gambling table downstairs. because he doesn't want to think about it. Keep busy.
The next morning comes. Your horse is brought out by the innkeeper, whose name is, by the way, Jaruk. And
Sorry, what?
Jaruk.
I thought you said truck. I'm like, did you name a character truck?
Ruck Shepherd.
His name is Ford Tough.
For tough. Got it.
But Jaruk will bring out your horse, and you'll be sent off. It's 3 days in order to get to Cathmaller. But you start the first day, and it's largely uneventful.
Connie, did you not like your braids?
Well, I thought that they were very nice, and I appreciated that you put them in there. But it just like they were pulling so tight on the top of my head that I was like getting a headache. So I just had to let them go. And I think my hair actually suits me a little bit better, you know, like when it's free flowing, not when it's so pulled back.
That's very true.
I got these really nice red streaks that go through it.
Do you like it just loose or like nice curls or?
I don't know. I don't know. Like when it gets fancy, I think that doing some nice curls like really like ups the ante a little bit. But otherwise, like I got pretty naturally wavy hair, so just kind of let it bounce.
You do. Your hair is very beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you. Your hair's gorgeous, Vi.
Oh, thank you. I put some really nice oils in it.
Oh, that's where it gets that sheen. I was wondering.
I'll show you my secret.
Dex, we're learning silence next. As a class. I know it's a little above your reach right now, but we'll get there. God damn it, we'll get there.
Are you sure you want silence or not deafen? You just cast deafness on yourself so you don't have to listen. And
What, Alellen? You don't want some nice oils for your hair? Oh, wait. Your
You
bald.
shine this cue ball on occasion.
Get like dragon turtle
On
wax.
special ones.
Yeah, you could just spit shine it.
Only with the formal robe. These are my trekking robes. They look no different than the ones you met him.
nice.
On the next day, for the large part, the journey is again uneventful, but I need everybody to roll a perception check.
That's
oh,
a
I
15.
wanted to get sunglasses. I forgot. That's a 5.
15.
Also 15.
Dirty 20 from Nalaris.
Okay. So everybody passes, so nobody has to feign ignorance on what I'm about to say. Ahead on the road, you do make out an overturned cart, and a pair of dead horses. Sacks and barrels spilled from the cart litter the ground, and trees are growing a little bit close to the road here, and the thick undergrowth is going to obscure a lot of the view beyond. As you continue to approach closer, which do y'all try to like go around it, or
We gotta check it out.
you'll notice that in the underbrush are several motionless goblins.
Like living or bodies?
Said motionless, right?
They are currently motionless.
Ah,
Hu'Gurk, did you get a 15?
yes.
You do notice that they are dead.
Okay. And
Can I if I would go closer, could I see what's in the cart?
Yeah. So as you get closer, everybody roll for initiative.
Ah, fuck. Sorry.
Hey, that's not bad. That's a 16.
16 too.
11. And we can put that in Zoom chat, right?
Now we can put it in Zoom chat.
All right.
Alellen got an 11. And 11.
All right. So it looks like we're going to start off with Hu'Gurk with that natural 20.
23 altogether.
Yeah, I guess I should explain what's happening. So as as you get closer to the cart to inspect it, you see a very large form of movement as the two dead horses rise up, slewing off the remaining flesh from their bodies. So these becoming more and more skeletal horses begin to attack. Hu'Gurk, you were looking ready for something like this to happen, so you are prepared.
All right. So Hu'Gurk, basically, his usual laid backness is replaced with this ferocious, almost roar, animalistic roar, and he leaps over Buckles and it's like, dead horses, leave Buckles alone, and he's gonna whop whop with his maces.
Okay, make your attacks.
Oop, wrong button. Oh. All right. A 7 and a 13 to hit.
They will both hit.
Oh, goodness.
Roll for damage, and also what type of damage?
It's bludgeoning. Maces.
Bludgeoning. Okay. Funnily enough, that has an effect.
Oh, yay. Okay. Oops. It won't. Why does the dice roller show you the numbers over top of the buttons you need to click? Okay. So that would have been a 4 and a 4. Both of them are 4, so 8 bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Yep.
Seems like it's a lot more than just 8. You feel like you're doing some definitive cracks to the spine, and these horses don't like it, especially not this first one, which is going to try and hit you with its hoofs. And I believe a 22 is going to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, thank goodness we went up a level.
You ever get kicked by a horse? I believe this.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
How much damage?
14.
That's more than my max. I'm not gonna get hit.
No, then the next person that the other horse skeleton is going to try and hit is going to be Vi, who originally approached the thing. Vi, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, that hits.
It's going to be 11 points of damage.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Connie, you're going to be up next, followed by Vi.
All right. Well, shit. Connie is going to rush up to the skeleton horse that is right on Vi. And she is going to, before getting near, is going to rear back with her hand and summon forth this, it looks almost like a lightning bolt of just deep black's dark red energy that is going to be a guiding bolt for some radiant damage towards this horse.
Which one? The one that's been hit?
The one that's
Hu'Gurk, or...
No, the one that's on Vi.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Awesome. Cool. Super neat. Let's see it. Wow! I've never done that well on a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
That is 23 points of radiant damage.
A warhorse skeleton has 22 hit points.
Dust.
Bye.
With the rest of my movement, I would roll up to the other warhorse or the other skeleton horse.
Yep.
Fucking shit. She has 4 hit points now. She's going to. If I had added her light crossbow. Oh. She's gonna hit with her crossbow. Let's see. How much is that? 'Cause she does not want to get closer to it. In fact, she gets more away from it.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 24 to hit.
A 24 is definitely going to hit. Roll for that damage.
Ooh, that's 10 points of damage.
10 points. Okay, this skeleton.
Fuck you,
is
skeleton
dropped.
horse.
And with that, both skeletons have been taken care of. It does not appear like there is anything else happening in the current environment. You're still here with 2 dead horses, the final bits of flesh slewing off of them, and a lot of dead goblins.
I'm going to heal myself 1 second. She's just gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Oh, hey, I got the rest of those berries. Glonk. I'll eat the remaining 7 berries.
Oh, she's still not feeling good.
Oh, dude.
Did you cast another good berry? I think they only last 24 hours.
Right. Oh, yeah, it's been way more than 24 hours. So, yes, I will cast a good berry spell and eat all of the berries then, unless somebody else needs some.
No, I'm feeling fine.
Feeling alright.
I did nothing.
I'm also at 4 hit points. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 9 now.
All right.
Oh, dear God. Why do I keep... I should just not get close to anything ever in my life.
That's what I do. But we're getting great so far.
I gotta remember to let Connie go first because she's got a shield, and then I can bash him over the head from behind her.
Teamwork. Synergy.
Mm-hmm.
Vi, you had originally gone up to look at what was in the cart. Do you still want to look at what has been scattered?
Yeah, I'm already here. Might as well.
Sure. It looks like most everything, the crates, the sacks, the barrels, everything has been already emptied. What you do see that is still there and still valuable is 1 cask of Marysville Ice Mead, which you get the sense that it's probably worth around 50 gold pieces in Ilyard's Rest. Probably more somewhere a bit further away if you can figure out how to get it delivered.
Well, there's me. These were certainly our boys. We should still take the meat. It's worth a few.
Were we
Gold
looking for...
coins.
Wait, were we looking for goblins? Or were we looking for,
No.
like, other...
No, one of them was a deep Sildari like me. I think the other one was human, but this definitely belonged to them. There's mead.
So, let's look around and see if we can find at least, like, what happened to them. Because if they ended up, like, not, you know, like, if it was, like, them and the goblins and the horses, then we should find, like, at least, like, the remains of them nearby, right? Because that was what we were told to do. We weren't told to recover the booze. That's just, like, a bonus.
Yes, you should still take it as a bonus. But yes, they might be alive. Hey, Gurk,
Yeah.
you're good at tracking things, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to try doing that just now?
Sure. Let's shake down these gobos here.
Okay.
Look at
as you go around and look at all the goblins, some of them have been like. You notice that some of them have been like strung up into their positions. Like some of them look like they've been perched in the tree, but it's only because they've been tied to the tree and have weapons there. This is macabre. This is very gross and very disturbing. And was definitely done intentionally.
Mm.
Hey, this is it's like you know, the scary holiday in the fall. That's
All Hallows Eve?
something like that. Don't look,
Yeah.
little Dex. I'll put my giant hand over Dex's eyes.
You, Dex clearly does not want to see this.
Mm,
You okay?
yeah,
You
just
okay?
do your book thing.
Yeah, Dex is gonna keep looking at his book.
Yeah.
Nothing
They're
like fear to spur the mind.
they're tied up to the trees. Like, is it like marionette
somebody
strings,
struck
or are they like just like tied up
rope.
kind of thing?
Like rope.
Okay. I mean, that's some free rope right there. Connie will go, has absolutely no quarrels or qualms about taking the rope that was used.
Okay, you get about 200 feet of rope.
Damn! Silk or hemp?
Him.
Okay.
I keep forgetting how important of a question that is. Is there any other investigation that's being done?
I'll just give it a little look-see. Like what who the hecky would do that? Those little goblins.
Okay, looking around at the goblins, there's not a lot more. Like, there's. I'm not gonna make you roll for this. There's not a lot of identifying, like, methodologies that you would be able to find. It just looks like a lot of goblins have been placed here, tied up, and set here to be something. However, as you go around to the horses, you notice that on one of the bits of flesh that have fallen off the horse, you see a mark that looks like this.
That's something. That sure is something. What was that?
Make an Arcana check.
Cool. I'm imagining that the horses didn't just like get up on their own either. 22.
22. This brand does look like it has a little bit of residual necromancy. Like that's the sort of aura that it was giving off. It's weird though, because this does not look like your standard like sort of raised dead spell or anything like that. But it clearly has some sort of tie to why these horses got up.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Or maybe I do. Hey, we should figure out how they did that with the horses thing, if it's convenient.
Connie will come over. She'll do a heckin' help. Has she seen this symbol before?
We're not doing it to Buckles. And
Make an Arcana check, Connie.
Gurk holds on to Buckles.
That is a 15.
No.
Well, I don't know. It's probably something to do with that, but like it doesn't really seem like it's part of it.
I'm just saying it'd be pretty useful to just have your horse just get back up after it was dead.
Oh, I know. That'd be super helpful. But I don't think that we are going to luck out with Buckles in that way.
Probably try to keep it.
Don't listen to him, Buckles.
So you said it's like a chunk of flesh that has this?
Yeah, because the flesh fell off the bones and the bones rose.
Connie's gonna take the piece of flesh with her and like do her best to like trace it into her notebook.
Okay.
And then after a certain point we'll then like get rid of the hunk of meat once she's copied it.
Okay. Right. So, do y'all continue?
Looking for the tracks of
Right.
people and an elf.
Make a survival check.
Give you some guidance.
That sounds fantastic.
Guidance would
Give
help.
you some inspiration.
And
I can give you an 18 if you want it.
Oh.
Well,
Since we're
I'm
just,
never.
We're just handing stuff out.
An 18 with inspiration and guidance would be very good.
so without any of it, I already have a 16
Okay.
and guidance, and I can hold on. Oh yeah, it's a dirty 20 with the guidance, and I hold on to the inspiration for now.
Okay.
I'll take out my violin and do a little bit of some rock violin for you. Something to like you work out to.
All right.
It's like
Some real Lindsay Sterling, Jane.
Yeah,
I,
some
I
real
was thinking like
Lindsay Sterling.
Apocalyptica.
Yeah, like Apocalyptica. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
It's easily enough to, as if to the tune of, God, what is it? I think it's called like Bank Heist or something. It is an Apocalyptica song. You like sort of retrace in your mind, just like going off of these footprints that are clearly there. Once this cart was overturned, and these horses were killed, you get the sense of two distinct humanoid footprints running off toward the north. Interestingly enough, one of those humanoid footprints is significantly less humanoid, and it's more canid, like a canine.
Hey guys, you check this out. This is these look like dog people, like gnolls maybe, or werewolves. Are werewolves common?
No.
Okay. All right. So gnolls, maybe gnolls or something, or a
Well, we
two-legged
could
dog
track
person.
it.
I don't know if gnolls are particularly common here either.
Not for the most part.
I've been playing in your
Okay.
game for 2 years. I don't think we've ever come across a gnoll.
No.
Oh, okay.
Gnolls
Alright.
are from across the sea in the desert.
Okay. So, two-legged dog people, maybe like those dudes who hung out with the spiky horse, but they're dogs.
Maybe. Well, if we head on the cart, we might catch up to them if they aren't too far away.
It does look like they were heading north along the trail.
Well, yeah, let's
So-
try and
Sure.
follow them.
Following, going more hastily?
So you do. You continue heading north, and almost as like dusk is falling, it seems like just off of on the horizon, you do see two humanoid figures on the road. And as you approach, to figure out who these are and maybe confirm if they are the boys that you didn't meet.
Andre!
We'll pick up there next time.
Oh, damn it.
Excellent. Thank you, Simon,
hangers.
for running this wonderful game. I am having...
Thank you for giving me a chance to date Asmodeus.
Yeah!
I didn't give that to you yet.
See
we'll
how
see.
it
But you
plays
said
out.
you would.
But we'll see.
And
I'm
speaking of
making Connie
things
my best friend.
that we will see. Hey, Cyber, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Cyber. You can find most of my stuff on cyberwolf1201.live. It's spelled like you see there. I can't see the stream, so it's somewhere there. But yeah, you can see the Twitter that I have, where I have mostly been tweeting angry things, and my my small culinary sort of accomplishments. I made a sweet roll.
Proud of you.
You can also find me on twitch.tv/cyberwolf1. I play video games badly and talk about lore. I think I'm playing I think I'm playing Until Dawn this Saturday. So that'll be different. That'll be
Spooky.
fun. That'll be spooky.
Spooks.
We'll see how many of my friends die.
All of them, probably.
I also have a YouTube where those archives go up, and also right now I'm doing a full playthrough of The Last of Us 2. Just recording my gameplay as I play through it my first time. I'm like 11 hours into it, so have fun. Go look at that if you want to see me die so many times. You can also see the Patreon that I have there, where I have converted a couple of the newer D&D official adventures into the Exandria place. So Ghost of Saltmarsh, Descent to Avernus, Dragon Heist. So yeah, check those out. They're only like $1. Well, $2 gets you everything, and there's one of them that's just for free. It's on Patreon. You can find it on there. What you can't find on the Patreon, or what you can't find on that website is jabroni.tv, where you can see a whole bunch of other cool streamers. You also cannot see the other games that I'm in, which is this game that you're seeing right now. I'm also in the Monday game, where I also play Arjan. That's it for now, but I'll be able to say something else real soon. DanaeKeener.com.
Excellent. And Satan, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Satan, and you can find me on Twitter at AlyssaVamp, which I think it's over here, where I post some art and I post some games I play in and other stuff that I like. You can find me here with these awesome people on Thursday nights. You can find me over at my main channel, which is Plot Hunters, Saturday nights at 8 p.m. EST. We're an all POC, all LGBTQ plus channel. So if you like supporting those faces, come find us and watch us. We're playing Tyranny of Dragons, I think. And I'm also on Valdragon's channel every other Saturday playing Dragon Age. It's really cool if you want to learn it. Our DM does a great job at teaching it. And I'm on the Hype Goblin channel twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. EST, playing, DMing usually, but this week and next week I get to play with my friends because somebody in this channel is DMing as well. Ender's taking us on a one-shot. So is Danae Keener of DanaeKeener.com.
Wow.
That's it.
All right. And EJ.
Oh, that's me. I'm Ethan. I stream sometimes and I tweet sometimes at Ejthegrey on Twitter and Twitch. I'm also playing games like these kind of games right now, and also on Wednesdays, where I play Blades in the Dark over on twitch.tv/highshelfgaming. There are podcasts too. You should listen to it. It's pretty good. Did a whole rundown on Gen Con Online, so if you're feeling a little funky about it, give that episode a listen. You'll be ready to go. That's it. I don't want to do anything else. Read this book. This one right here. Just read it. It's really good. Lovecraft Country by Matt Ruff. I'm not affiliated with it. It's just I've been reading it. It's really good.
Isn't there a show coming up on it?
They're making it into an HBO series. It's very good. Also very topical because there's a lot of racism in there. Just packed full of stuff. It's horrifying. It makes the Lovecraftian monsters almost seem redundant. And that's the best recommendation I could give for them.
Greybeard, where can we find you? What do you do?
You can find me on Twitter, where there's not much racism, and it's not horrifying, but I do complain about COVID a lot. So other than that, my schedule's there, and you can check that out. And I have right now, I think I'm only doing 2 other games other than this that are streamed. So tomorrow night at 8 p.m. over on G Game Nights, I'll be playing in, I almost said it's a cyberpunk game. It's the system is the Sprawl. It's gonna be interesting. It's actually session 1. We streamed session 0 and created the world and stuff together. It was pretty sweet because it's a Powered by Apocalypse game. And then on Sunday morning, this week, it looks like will be the big final dungeon for Darkest Dungeon. And we have to decide what we're going to start playing every Sunday after that. As always, I, get out all the toys and we have good times with props and whatnot on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Then at 4 p.m. on Saturday or on Sundays, I play at G Game Nights in Monster of the Week. And currently, I think that's it, except this coming Wednesday, we will be doing our once a month Monster Noir, where it's a game we wrote at like 1 a.m. the night before, and we've been playing it forever. And you'll see Indoor and the amazing Satan on it, and we are in a vampire-focused flashback mode right now. So it's history and vampires and all kinds of goodness. But that's me.
Excellent. And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. We do shows like this regularly Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as well as on Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But as you all have heard, next Wednesday, Monster Noir. Also, next Tuesday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be running a game on Nexus Adventures for my dear friends Satan and Koss and the Hype Goblin, and I don't know Emma yet, but I'm gonna get to know her as you guys go through Algira's House of Wonder, a gambling hall on the elemental plane of smoke. Maybe you'll run into Alellen, or at least a reference to his younger days. Who knows? But tune in on the Hype Goblins channel for that. It's going to be a good time. Also, this upcoming Sunday, GB is going to be our guest on Tomb of Annihilation because we weren't able to get our friend LB Hackham up to play. She's going to be gone from Monday and Sunday this week, so we have GB guesting for Tomb. It's going to be a wonderful time. Would highly recommend checking that out. But speaking of things to check out, we are going to be going to our Patreon supported after show called Nights in the Courtyard. So if you have any questions that you would like to have answered by either myself or this wonderful cast and crew, consider asking us in the chat to the side or joining us on Discord. That's also a really easy way to join us there. There's going to be a new link to join the Discord starting the day after this show airs on 7/17 because apparently there was a racist robot that was going around joining people's Discords earlier today, so I removed all of the links that we had to join in with us as a preemptive measure. So starting tomorrow there will be a new link, and hopefully RacistBot 2000 has been put to rest. Because god damn it, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of I hope so. That's the name I gave it.
It was not the name, and I'm not going to repeat
And
the
nope.
name.
Yep,
That's probably for the best. Oh, okay.
That's the best. That's
Yeah.
the best part. So
Oh,
we are
no.
going to be going there. So if you go to patreon.com/Indoor Adventures, you can join us for that. But until next time, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who decided to stop by. Thank you to these players for putting up with our bullshit once again this week. And thank you to Cyber for running such a wonderful game. Truly.
Thanks for playing with me.
Of course. And we will see all of you guys next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.